Oh, I'll blow my nose while I'm waiting. Okay, and yes, you did not hear it because I always mute when I'm about to blow my nose or sneeze. Okay, here we go. Welcome everybody to CatSCAN News Live. And for those of you who are new, it is called CatSCAN News because I scan the internet looking for news. Or again, as I always say, what the internet decides is news. And well, at least today, for the beginning, there are some videos I saw pop up that I want to watch, so we'll get straight into reacts. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Oh wait, I gotta click on the button first. I gotta get that ready. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. I have coffee drink. Where'd it go? Oh no, that guy. Yeah. Okay, what's there? It wasn't a Tozy video. There were quite a few. Let me check. Okay, let's see. I don't want to watch the live stream. I want to go to the videos. First I want to see what this one is. It's not that long.
I'm the creative director for Ybor City Records, little grassroots label here. It's important everything that we have running here is reliable. Spectrum for us is critical. Make myself more efficient, keep us more connected. I'm going nonstop. Spectrum keeps me going.
Sparkling Ice Flavor Lab, Stella speaking.
Help me choose a sparkling ice.
Oh, mini cans, perfect for school lunch if you have a kid.
109 countries, man. When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn? In fact, we keep being separated by history. We seem to learn lessons and then promptly forget them over time. Like a dam that was built to redirect an unruly river, but without maintenance succumbed to the current. But such time has passed, we'd never thought to rebuild the dam because we can't tell what it's about to do. We can't tell the dangers of it. The fact that it's heading towards a small town and will drown everybody. It really is true what they say about peace. Was it strong men make peaceful times make weak men make hard times, right? Something like that, something to that effect. And I think it's this proverbial statement which I think is honestly what keeps happening over and over again. You've got men that are hardened by wartime and hard times, and through their hardness, their lack of empathy and mercy, and a desire to do what needs to be done, carrying out their duty, they save people from being consumed by the overwhelming population of dark people on the planet. Because I'm pretty sure we've always been the minority, okay? There's always been way more of them than there are of us. Do you have any idea how exceptional you need to be in order to survive like that? Do you know? Do you know how merciless you have to be? How intelligent you have to be? How pragmatic you have to be as a civilization, as a race, to survive on a planet like that? And I think every single time we have to learn the lesson the hard way. We never learn. We fix the issue when it arises, and then we go straight back to, oh my god, who cares about invasion? A new Pokemon game just came out. I've got a MacBook Pro. I have no problems at all.
I have never played any of the Pokemon video games. I played the Pokemon card game once, like 25 to 30 years ago. That is my extension of it. Yeah, Kick is still being weird. I don't know why, because I have not changed my settings when it was fine the other times. So yeah, I don't know what the issue is. It's saying it's misconfigured as BS because, like I said, I have not changed the settings. Oh wait, could it be? Oh, let me just check something really quick. Maybe because I was messing with the Is it the filter? Do I have the filter here? Let me just check. Okay, what are you? You're that? Okay. Do I have filters? Okay, let me just get rid of this for now. Because I'm not doing that? Okay. Okay, yeah, that did nothing because it wasn't about thing. Maybe that will fix it. See if that fixes the kick issue. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, whatever's going on with kick is on their end. It is doing some weird stuff.
I have soft, delicate hands that I use to type on my computers. I'm not getting into any fight with some sort of barely quantifiable military that's fighting against us. What do you mean we're being invaded? I don't see any people in the streets with guns and shit. I'm gonna need a pretty definitive image of a military for me to get involved with fighting any of this. Because it seems to me, you guys want me to fight in a war based on conspiracy theories, and I just don't want to commit to that. You see, it really is the very alarming image of a military marching down your streets that would, you know, it would motivate a lot of men to be like, we can't put up with this. We got to fight against this. They're literally marching in the streets. Except there's such ambiguity. There's such a dubious perspective. It's like, well, I've been told they're actually just here for a better life because their lives aren't very good, and the very, very small, and they tend to keep to themselves, so I can't really see this as being much of a problem. Great. So until you see there is a very tangible problem in your streets, then you're not going to do anything. You realize by the
Well, some people won't do anything even then because they just don't want to. It's, excuse me. Yeah, some people will not do anything even when they need to just because it's work. Yeah, I mean, and it's not, I mean, especially if it is something involving like going to, okay, sometimes it's rough enough just doing the basics to survive, you know, I mean, earning enough money to keep the roof over your head, food on the table. Sometimes that's enough of a struggle. Actually, actual war is not even a, that's why they don't want to do it. They're beaten down already from pure survival. Extra is nothing they're interested in.
time you see that, it's too f***ing late. Like whenever you see a tech bro on your FYP talking about drop shipping, here's how you can make 10 grand a month by doing absolutely nothing. All you gotta do is use AI to connect this API to this thing, and then before you know it, you're selling stuff and you're making a passive income of 10 grand. By the time that is telling you how to make money without doing anything, it's too f***ing late. They want people to be unsure. They want people to be suspicious. They want people to be ashamed of engaging in a fucking conspiracy theory. The war is happening, right? It's happening. But until people see military costumes out in the streets and them holding guns and them looking you in the eye and being like, I'm taking your land now, people are just like, well, as far as I know, last time I checked, they're just looking for a better life. They're just asylum seekers. They're just migrants. And you know what? This is not going to be the last time we do this war, okay? We've done this war. The war that's coming, we've done it before, like a bunch of times. We've done this war before, a lot. It's like the Matrix. The Matrix isn't wage slavery. The Matrix is having to fight against the same enemy over and over again and learning nothing from it. It's the same people involved again. It's the same people that instigated the war. It's the same people that are fighting each other. It's all the same. Every few hundred years, every 1,000 years or so, we fight it again. And in 1,000 years, there will be an FYP out there that doesn't say 109 countries. It says 114, right? There'll be a Jake Monroe 3.0. There'll be another version of me. Maybe not. Most likely not, but there'll be another version of all this shit, and it's gonna be like 2809, and there's gonna be memes being shared on the hologram version of X, right? Whatever social media becomes by that point, and it'll just be like kicked out of 114 countries, causing the same problems. A Grok 3.0, are responsible for causing World War 3 and 4, and then the conspiracy will grow again, and they get thwarted once more. It's like we're living in a Saturday morning cartoon, right? Every single day, the good guys beat the bad guys. I'll get you for this, says the bad guy. No, you won't, says the good guy. Saturday morning next week, it's the same.
Yep.
Looking
Well,
for
yeah, that's because
cybersecurity you
people
can truly
refuse to
rely
learn
on?
from history.
War, it's the same battle, it's the same thing. And you realize with social media, this will becoming the frequency with which this war will keep rising is going to increase. There's simply a lack of communication that allowed like the Reconquista to be as long as it was like 800 years or something. With social media, this is going to be like a very frequent, reoccurring scenario. There's going to be a new Hitler, and he's gonna be called, I don't know, Davidson. Oh yeah, Davidson out there. You don't want to be another Davidson. Yeah, Davidson, the leader of the Goobly army. They have Erica, but instead of Erica, it's Barbara. It's just gonna repeat again. Every now and again, this guy comes up and he's just like, do you know what the real problem is? And you're gonna gasp in horror because you've been programmed to reel in some sort of self-righteous moral horror. And then they get kicked out again, and then they'll slowly regroup, and they'll slowly start introducing themselves into your school systems, your governments, and start convincing you that the last guy who tried to get rid of them was the worst guy ever.
Let me check something. Just a minute. Hmm. See. All these. Oh, I don't see it. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. No, 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 no. That is. Oh no, that's not it either. Okay. Ah. Oh, here it is. Oh, I do have it. Okay. You know what he's talking about? I just want to interject something. I just had to check. Oh, that's for my leaf tubers, but whoa. Yeah, what he's talking about. Let's see, is it gonna? Are you not gonna open it in the browser? Can you not open it in the? Oh, it can't. Okay, because. Oh, it can't because it's WinV. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's lovely. Just a minute. Let me out what to do. Uh, well, oh, okay. I got something to do. I'll just have to let me close this out because it's. Yeah, it's open WinV and the browser will not open WinV. So let me convert it to P4 really quick.
And then all the white people will be like, yeah, he was the worst guy ever, I guess. Why do we want you around again? Why do we need? Not important. Yeah, he was the worst person ever. And then you can have a few hundred years of white people being really, really ashamed of the last time we tried to get rid of the main problem. And the main problem is there just whispering in your ear like worm tongue. Just like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Keep doing porn. Keep transing your kids. Keep opening brothels. Keep turning everybody gay. Keep making rings. And then Gandalf the white supremacist kicks the door down, is like, you shall not be a cunt anymore. And we cast out that prick, finds his way back in again. We are doomed to repeat this cycle over and over again. This is not the first time we've been here. It's coming back. It seems like almost every single war in history is just people trying to protect themselves. Isn't that insane? You need to understand that the programming that they've been able to install into society is essentially this. As a global ethnic minority, you should feel ashamed for protecting what little land you possess and what little population comprises yourselves. You should feel bad about that. You should feel bad about trying to protect that. You should feel bad about trying to stop these people from trying to erase you from the planet. And all of these plans that you've heard of 1,000 times, like the Kalergi plan and ethnic replacement, these aren't real. They're not really happening, despite what your eyes can see and your...
Yeah, okay, now let's open it. Yeah, now I can get the clip I was show you. Boom, 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 all the way back here. But, oh wait, no, it was just a minute,
Not to men like you.
There are no men like me.
Oh, it's quiet. Quiet, let me turn the volume up just a minute. Sorry about that.
Not to men like you.
There are no men like me.
There are always men like you.
Yeah, that's it. There are always these kind of people, and every region throughout history, it doesn't matter what, there are always going to be, oh, there are always going to be troublemakers, to put it mildly. Humanity has not changed on the whole. Individual pockets, yes, have changed, but on the whole, we're still so very stupid.
Your ears can hear, that
Uh,
isn't happening. What's actually happening is migration, and these people just want a better life. Oh, for a second there, I thought all these people showing up and stabbing and us were actually just an invasion. But since you've said it's actually just harmless migration because of diversity that we have to protect for some reason, I guess I'll let it happen. And then people were entirely erased from the planet, and not once did they think it was deliberate. What a bunch of idiots. Not once did they think, when the last two people were looking each other in the eyes, and not at one point did they think this is deliberate. This is just the natural progression of diversity, and I for one am happy to sacrifice myself for diversity, is what these people will say most likely. How do
and they will be sacrificed. Make no mistake, as far as some people are concerned, they're already gone. It's already. And yeah, it's sad on one aspect, but there are some people you can't help. Period. It's God can, but again, the troublemakers have to want to change, and well, we know how well that works.
you convince people not to fight against an invasion? You tell them it's not an invasion, it's actually just diversity. And you have their world leaders convince them that diversity, for some reason, is the most important thing in the world. And anybody who attempts to destabilize this diversity, everyone who attempts to challenge diversity, is the enemy. Even if the enemy looks exactly like you and has your best interest at heart, you also then have to remember that preserving whiteness is also inherently racist and should never, ever be done. Isn't that right? Yes, it should never be done. Yes. Who's the most evil person in the world? Hitler. That's right. Yes. Now put your head on the chopping block. Ahmed will be cutting your head off now. It's not diversity. All of these things have been misappropriated to try and subdue your critical thinking. You're looking at an invasion, and meanwhile, someone is...
Okay, and also, I want to say my opinion about diversity. People have different opinions on everything. It's diversity of thought, to me, is what matters. Because that's what can change and progress. Appearance has nothing to do with diversity because that's, you can't really change that. I mean, okay, you can go into like plastic surgery and that kind of stuff. Cosmetically, yeah, but the person themselves is where the diversity lies. Their thoughts and ideas and all that stuff. That's the diversity, not appearance.
whispering in your ear, it's not invasion, it's diversity. And diversity is the best thing ever. And you need it. You need the cultural enrichment. They just want a better life. But why am I responsible for that? Shh, 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 shh.
Tools from Harbor Freight are doing hard work in real garages across
And now we're
America.
talking about tools. That's kind
Like
of
at Nico's
funny.
Automotive
Oh, that was the end of it. Oh, okay, whoa. I thought it was a little bit longer, but and I've been yawning so much. I'm trying to stretch out my coffee by having it not as strong as usual. Hopefully the check gets here today or tomorrow, but yeah, I am broke. So anyways, I would like very much if um oh god, that did not come out how I wanted it to. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I did Tangia. I'm not sure if the Tangia should be there. I'm not sure if it is. I also put, just for Twitch, and I also put alerts in for new for raids and new follows on Twitch as well. I don't know how to test them right now, but they should be there, and yeah, like I did the extension. It should. Yeah, let me just check for a moment before I do that. Oh, I can't. Wait, why is that over here? It's not showing the full thing. Oh, because that over there. Well, let me just go over here. It's weird. I don't know if you guys can see the Tangier or not on Twitch. Wait, so let me go back to. I'll deal with that later. Okay, and in the video, but yeah, I know people don't want to. New HOC. You're seeing the new. Oh my gosh, new HOC. Do you see? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I was not prepared for that. Oh my. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Okay, yeah, I think we should watch this. Oh, 11K views already. Yeah, let's do it.
Liberty Bibbity. That's my name. Your name's Liberty Bibbity? You betcha.
Hey, UK. Oh, wow, this is weird being on this side. Usually the episode starts with him complaining about something I've done. Is this how it feels? And what is it that you want? We're no longer participating in the World Cup. Oh, I don't know. Has your buffoon in charge decided to bomb us now?
Yeah, you really want to bring up buffoon in charge, UK there, huh? Huh, huh, huh? Huh? You think that's the best strategy? Do you really think that you want to talk about oh, okay, Twitch is also saying keyframe interval is too high. Let me just check. Okay, where's my keyframe interval? Yeah, I know I can't change it right now, but here, where's the keyframe interval? Yeah, I can't mess with it right now, but it's like set at low thing, so I don't know what the issue is. Okay, we got yeah. It's doing slow. This is stupid. Okay, the output is slow. So yeah, I don't know why it's saying keyframe intervals. when it is, low. That's weird. Are you guys having any problems? Okay, why is it... Yeah. I don't know why it keeps saying it might just be an old message, but yeah, that's weird. Oh, yes, much like it too.
I wanted to talk to you about the Tate brothers. Yes.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he's going there. Okay. I have a lot to say about that, but I want to wait to see what HLC's take is it before I say too much. The only thing I'll say is now, this shouldn't... The UK has internal stuff it needs to be working on right now, and they know it. Oh, they know it. That is, yeah. To me, yeah, it would not surprise me if the Tate brothers are guilty. Yes, I expect they probably are. It wouldn't surprise me, and still, I think this is performative by the UK, because we've seen how little they care about their citizens. They do not care about their own people.
I should have known you were going to speak up when I start actually arresting people for sex crimes and pedophiles, something you're not known for. Hurtful, but accurate. Seriously, arrest somebody. There's no way that it was just Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. They rubbed elbows with too many people. Arrest somebody. But no. I was going to tell you, good job, 59 charges. Hope they stick. And, yeah, that's it. Great job.
Basically, we're saying you can keep them.
Well, this is rather out of character for you. I mean, we intend to prosecute them within the full extent of the law. However, aren't you a conservative? These are kind of your people.
No.
No. I mean, I lean a little conservative. However, I do want to point out that the staggering majority of Americans are somewhere in between the Tate brothers and whatever they have going on in Maine right now with that election. Did you guys see that?
Wait, was that real? I could have swore that was a fucking Key and Peele skit, man. Like that... You're telling me that troglodyte fucking welfare queen is actually running? God damn, we've gone so far. You're right, everybody's in between those. Those are like the two fucking extremes at this point. Almost everybody's just like, look, man, I just want to be free and have cheap gas.
No, it's real. I can't believe it's real. Idiocracy is becoming a documentary, I swear. And this has nothing to do with the fact that the individual's trans or thinks they're whatever the fuck they are. They're just woefully underqualified.
I don't know if I'd say underqualified, but, it does take some guts to stand up and try and run for office. The chick has balls.
You did that on purpose.
Of course I did. You think I accidentally make fun of minorities? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
The fires from your burning buildings will block out the sun. Then we will fight in the shade, like the brave 300.
Oh, are they going to talk about what... Yeah, there are some things are heating up between those two again, in case anyone hasn't known.
You will do nothing but die in the shade.
Of course,
when
it's a
you don't
stupid
use
ad.
balance, dryer heat can be a real monster.
My skin, sensitive and irritated, so I choose Venus Extra Smooth Sensitive with Skin Soft.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm so fucking pumped up right... Was that the boner? Getting serious over there, I suppose. I mean, you're making headway. I can't complain at the method as long as the results are happening.
We should remake the movie 300, but we'll do it with 300 Russians during the Ukraine war, except instead of, like, ripped and jacked and in perfect flanks and combat capability and tactical prowess, it's just a bunch of drunken retards getting taken out by drones.
You shut up. Everything is going according to plan in my special military operation. And don't forget that I Yeah, we get it. You have nuclear weapons, which at this point, every day the percentage of them being functional gets lower in my brain. Unfortunately, like, it'll never get to zero just because, we don't want you to have to do it. But at the same time, according to plan, that's, choice words there, bud.
I, for one, am thankful for all the smoke over Moscow. It creates a nice mood lighting when I'm rearranging his mother's guts.
I also want to say that, okay, let's say Russia's nuclear weapons were functional. They want Ukraine to land. They launch a nuke, it's really not gonna help that. I mean, yes, the radiation and stuff it will be minimized and you can rebuild eventually, but still, it's gonna take a while.
You're saying with a straight face, your plan was to do a fumbled invasion, get into a stalemate, have little gains here and there, and then start losing everything in your economy, have all your buildings burning, your oil infrastructure, your shadow fleet, your entire Black Sea Navy. At this point, I've just come to the realization that this wasn't a fight for Ukrainian independence. No. This was a fight against Russian incompetence. Before you say it, I know. I'm Nazi or whatever. Got it. It's important to note in the entire exchange of this 4.5-year war between Russia and the Ukraine, do I think the Ukrainians are without fault? No, not at all whatsoever. Do they have rampant corruption? Yes. But does Russia as well? Yes, and staggeringly more corruption than Ukraine has. But what this boils down to for me is kind of just whose territory belongs to who. The Ukrainians, separated from them during the collapse of the Soviet Union. Putin is trying to rebuild the Soviet Union. He looks like a thumb. Russia plows his mom. And this is where we're at. Buff plows his mom. I don't know why I said Russia plows it. That came out weird. I literally had to go back and no, I got to fix that.
Oh, and it's not polite either. I go ham. Shoving that face in the pillow sounds like Helen Keller getting tased.
That's so graphic. And he's become sentient. I was just going to make a joke about how it sounds. That came out organically. I didn't have that line written down or in my head before it came out of Buff's mouth. This is disturbing. Hey, Chelsea, you're going to Osh?
Okay, now speaking of disturbing, let's see what the kid is up to.
Gosh, this week, aren't you? We're going to meet in person. Listen, I'm not going to fangirl, but I might try to intercept you.
Yeah, it's my first time. Only going for a couple days. I don't have a great deal of time, but it should be fun.
Wait, I'm going to be there. Do I get a cameo? You should bring a Bluetooth speaker and shove it up in my landing gear if they'll let you and just talk shit about minorities as they walk by. I'm just kidding. It's Wisconsin. There's no minorities, which is really nice because I don't have to worry about the location of my wallet, street takeovers, Hellcats in the parking lot, and where my bicycle is.
Okay, moving on. Florida, I hear you have a tropical depression coming your way, man. I don't think it'll be hurricane strength by the time it hits you, but just hunker down. You should be all right.
Well, that's my secret, Uncle Sam. I'm like Bruce Banner. I'm always tropical and depressed. Ain't gonna be able to do shit to me down here. Raise hell, praise Dale.
Okay, I don't know what about Bruce Banner is tropical, but okay, let's see.
Merrick, I did have a question. It's a bit lighter note. And I know this isn't normally national news, but I did notice you have a very strange-looking raccoon. And this isn't military news, which I know you primarily cover, but you have given a cameo to Neil the Seal before down in Australia. What are you talking about, mate? Oi!
Yeah.
Oi!
Let's hear
you
about
see that
Franklin.
fucking parking cone over there? Oh, get your cunt ass out of my fucking area. I've run out of Australian words. Dickhead. His name is Jimothy, and he's harmless. I mean, he just has a genetic condition that kind of makes him look that way.
They attempted to what the fuck is the word? Clone. There you go. Words. Wow. To clone Franklin. They got some things right and some things wrong.
He doesn't know what he's saying. Will you shut the fuck up?
Must find the garbages, yes.
Yeah, oh, if there... This is about the raccoon, I think it was. The thing I saw about them was they are female, and it's just a genetic condition affecting their spine or something. Or skeletal or something, yes. It is a genetic condition. I don't think it's a happy life for them, so to speak. Yes, they are deformed, and it affects them 24/7.
The precious little cabbages. And the cigarettes is to smoke. Yes, we do.
Got him to speak English, but now he has a smoking habit. Fucking shame on you, boss.
America, shut the fuck up. I don't want to talk to you right now. You are only going to feel my wrath. I am done. Iran has hit desalination plants and power plants here in Kuwait. They've made it very clear.
Yeah, but that's not what HLC was talking about.
Where they stand. It's definitely getting pretty sporty over here, boss.
Hawk Crew, this is CCS. I need you guys to head down range right now and reload LS2. It's in local.
I'm doing the best I can.
All units, give me an up.
It didn't hit the pat site, didn't hit the runway. We're still operational. I'm not sure exactly where that hit. At the time of me recording this, 2 U.S. service members have been killed in Jordan. Unsure exactly where, they haven't released those details. If I were a betting man, I would say that it was MFAB or MSAB. There's also one missing in action, who's likely killed in action as well. I know I'm the funny guy, and like it's real easy to make something about retaliation. And I don't know why these deaths are hitting me so much harder than any of the other ones we've had, but I'm having feelings, and they're very, very deep, dark feelings that I haven't felt in over a decade.
And I've also, I was checking in, looking into this. They did, the third service member, they're doing tests because they did find remnants, and they aren't sure if it was the third service member. They are doing tests. That's the last I heard.
This is war. People die. Yours too.
Yeah, that's the thing there, Aladdin. We actually give a fuck about our people. I could wipe out entire cities in your country, and you wouldn't give a shit. Which, quite frankly, I really wish the administration would figure that the fuck out. We can stay conventional. We have enough Moabs. We have enough mops. If no one is alive to make the call or pull the trigger, the threat is eliminated.
Stupid ads. Yeah, it's knowing to give YouTube money because they won't fix their stuff. That's why I don't.
I don't want to make this about myself, but it's foolish of me, and I know this, to think that my presence over there would somehow change the outcome. I feel like all vets feel this way, especially when you're fresh out like I am. But I'm going to be real with you, it's taking everything in my power not to try and find a way to go back.
So do you want to talk peace now?
No. No. I don't. That is the furthest thing from my mind. The only thing on my mind right now is absolute, unrelenting, unfiltered, and unrestricted vengeance. I don't want to leave a single building standing, a single person in charge. The Persians either rise up and take you down or they're part of the problem. That's where my brain is at this moment. And I know it's not healthy. I know. You guys can call me a warmonger. I'm just being completely transparent that it's okay to have these feelings. Don't act on them, but it's okay to feel this way. But if people in the administration watch these videos, the only gift that should be given to the IRGC going forward is not peace. It's not a proposal. It's not a memorandum of understanding. It's not a meeting.
They need to be
It
destroyed.
is a swift end to their reign, snuffing them out like the fire they are.
There's gonna be those that say like, oh, it's Israel pulling his strings, and they're the Jews. It's always
Yeah. The IRGC is a problem that has nothing to do with Israel. Yeah. So, yeah, again, study your history and quit trying to make everything about Israel and letting your prejudiced notions affect your judgment. Look at the facts, not your feelings.
the Jews, which I do laughingly, but they're real serious about it, man. They really don't like those guys.
Fuck them too. They can be a part of it, they can not be a part of it, they can get bombed themselves. I do not care anymore. The silliest thought I ever had while I was serving in the military is that because I fought my war, the next generation would know peace. And I know it's easy to say, well, this is Trump's war, and you're going to have those people that say that, but those people are also incredibly uneducated and have no idea the dynamic of the Middle East. You can say what you want to about President Trump, and I don't agree with everything the man does, but for the first time in American history, we have somebody willing to go toe-to-toe with the source of the problem. From the Beirut bombing to GWAT to every other thing that has happened in the Middle East all stems from Iran. And for the longest time, for 40 years, they had the cheat code. Never get directly involved. Always pay your proxies to do it. So that way you can stay outside of it and just act like you're not doing anything wrong.
I feel you, Uncle Sam, and we're gonna stay conventional. Let's not go nuclear. We're better than that. So target number 1.
The goats.
So
more boxes,
yeah,
more options. Grainger has over 1,700 box types in stock.
Yeah, I wondered if he had filmed this before he found out or not, and there's the answer on that. But yeah, like I said, the U.S. this has been going on for months. The U.S. just should take out the IRGC to begin with, boom, before they had enough chance to do anything. I know it wouldn't be as simple as going to Venezuela and getting Maduro, but you could take out the IRGC very quickly. Do not tell me that there wasn't intel on how to do that. I will not believe that. And now for a palate cleanser, let's go to Twitter. Because it's always so fun. Okay, I don't care about the doomsday. I'm not gonna go see it. Okay, VTuber artists reject AI references, sparking commission debate. Okay, yeah, not also deal on that already. I have made it. Yes, I use AI. I do not care if other people don't. That's fine. That's got nothing to do with me. I am not responsible for what they do or don't do. Okay, now it says it's unstable again. Why? Why does it keep doing this to me? So, yeah. Don't complain AI is taking your artist job when you refuse people for just giving the AI reference. Fish and chips photo draws hungry replies and recipe debates. I don't really care for fish and chips, but I want to see the. I did not know about this. Let's see. Cooking enthusiast chef. That's their username here. Oh. Yeah, I mean, the fish looks good, don't get me wrong. But I'm not. I don't like fish. The only seafood I like is crab legs, scallops, clam chowder, and occasionally something with tuna in it. Canned tuna, yeah, that's about it. Some sushi, yes, I have. Is there anything else? Oh, smoked salmon. Also smoked properly, not commercially. Just there's a big difference. So that's my thought on that. Oh no, um, yeah, Save Act passed another hurdle, but it's still for voter ID. It is not 100%. Let's see. Let's see here. Yes, it where'd it go? Mm. Yeah, was it the House? I can't remember. Does it the House or Senate that needs to go first? And then, all right, okay. Where is the thing? Okay. Oh, of course, probably Polymarket is doing it. Can't be done before midterms. It needs to, and okay, also, okay, talking about Congress is going to leave for summer recess. They should not be allowed to get a recess until they get their work done. Like, seriously, it's just stupid. The benefits they get to not, the perks they get that enable them to avoid doing their job is just unacceptable. Jaws is trending? Why? Uh, I have never seen marine life. I've never seen, yeah, I've just seen like regular fish in the water. That's it. Never sharks or stingrays or dolphins or anything like that. Yeah. And yeah, I've seen this one so much. Quite a bit. Yeah, and seriously, yeah. And also that stuff, the technical term for the stuff he's thrown into the water is called chum. And don't try to be bait a shark to come get you and then not be watching the water all the time. Come on, people. Some of this bad. I don't consider this a horror movie, really. Oh, what is. Oh, those interesting fishes. Okay, I know it's fishes is not the proper plural form, but they are so cute. They're so cute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not interested in that. Let's see what else is trending. More Marvel stuff because Doomsday trailer came out. Like, okay, we know. And I don't care. Dune 3. Oh, Taylor Farms. I want to check something about that. Okay. All right. Well, that's really. Oh my god. Okay, so Taylor Farms. They're iceberg lettuce had a false positive test for cyclospora, the explosive diarrhea thing. Yeah, I know false positives can occur in almost anything, but that's why you should double check it and not. You should never announce a false positive until you retest to make sure. You have to be careful. Mm. Another conspiracy theory that it was because he donates so much to Trump, the FDA changed their minds about it. I don't know. But seriously, it shouldn't. Yes, I understand it can be hard to track down with so many different people in so many different states sick with it. Trying to find the common denominator will take a while. But still, like, eat meat and cheese, not salads. Please, thank you. Well, why is he trending? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, Chris Evans. He didn't even look. They brought Chris Evans like back. He doesn't even look like himself anymore. Oh my gosh. Dude, no, it's yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that ain't Captain America. That's I don't know what's wrong, but he does not. And no, it's just not having darker hair and a beard. I mean, he had that in Endgame, and I don't remember if he had it in Infinity War, but he had it, you know, the end of Phase 1, he had them, so that's not a big deal. He just looks different and not in a good way. Why is Starbucks trending? Is it Starbucks or Starbucks? Oh, Robbie Starbuck. Oh. Okay, I have no idea who that is, so I think let's go news. Hmm. Why are people talking about arresting Netanyahu in the U.S.? What in the world is this? These are basically the same thing, just worded differently. What in the world? Oh, I'll look at that. First, yeah, this was like breaking news things. 8:30 this morning, New York time. Yeah, man detained after setting incendiary device ablaze outside ICE offices in Manhattan. Around 8:30 a.m. Monday near 26 Federal Plaza, a man wheeled a cart with fireworks, flammable liquid, and airsoft rifles to the spot outside ICE, FBI, and Immigration Court offices before igniting it. Federal Protective Service officers detained him immediately amid billowing smoke with a sign reading "ICE off our streets." Recovered from the scene. One person suffered a minor injury. The FBI called it an isolated incident with no ongoing threat, while the New York Joint Terrorism Task Force leads the probe. An NYPD bomb squad checked the cart. Officials like City Council Speaker Julie Marin called it deeply disturbing and praised the rapid response. Okay, this is here. Isolated incident, no ongoing threat. The protests have been going on for months now. People have been, yeah, and there have been assassination attempts. Isn't it? Do not. You might mean like right there, substance in Manhattan. Maybe there's no more ongoing threat there. It is nationwide. Do not pretend like this is not an isolated incident. It isn't. That is BS. There is a very real, what's the term? Clear and present danger, and more needs to be done. Yeah. Yeah, an incendiary device. Okay, see here they say explosion, and it was how much of an explosion it really was, because they said up here it was fire. So the fireworks, I mean, technically, yeah, but explosion, yes, and incendiary because it's more fire than anything else. And yeah, but yeah, I'm. I want to say I am surprised. I would like to be able to say that once upon a time this would have been an isolated incident. It is not. Don't pretend like it, please. Thank you. Now let's see what did Tozy. Oh, and I want to try poutine. By right, like I keep saying, I want to try poutine. Let's see what Tozy has anything. Oh, I don't know if I dare watch this. I want to, but at the same time, it's like you know. Oh, you know what? I kind of think need to.